America, YouTube. What the is up? Tattooed Skunk here, checking in. So I've really been thinking about how I have 100 followers. To each and every one of you, especially if you guys have followed me here from TikTok, I appreciate you. I love you guys, and I acknowledge you guys. Greetings and salutations, and top of the morning to y'all. So, thinking about how to grow my channel, why I want to grow my channel, what kind of content I can work on. Well, I do like bickering and maybe bitching a little bit about the here state affairs of politics and everything going on. But honestly, it gets to me. It hurts me. And don't get me wrong, I cry behind the scenes about all the atrocities and all the BS, and especially to the little young ones that's going on and happening. And how to help grow my channel. Well, doing that doesn't really feel like it's feeding much of anything. So I want to embark on a bit of a journey here. I don't know how many of you guys knew, but I have attempted to try to get myself to Colombia, get a business started, get going, get life going, have a backup in case shit does hit the fan here, where I could maybe have an oasis, not just for myself, but for my loved ones. Maybe even some of the fans. You never know. It depends on how things and where things go. I have a very big mindset of moving forward. Unfortunately, my mindset has been awoken a very, very, very long time ago by a chief of police, my grandfather, back in Mexico. Again, I am American, 100%. But first and foremost, I was raised in Mexico. So let me tell you, being born here and being raised out there is very culturally shocking, especially to a young man. Differences in cultures, culture shocks, realities, water down blood, as I call it over here. And that's not a bad thing, because I have beautiful things here. I see beautiful things here. I am allowed to indulge and engage in this American dream. But this American dream is unfortunately turning itself into an American nightmare, a disastrous, dividing sack of unfortunate circumstances. And it hurts. It hurts. It cripples me. It makes me feel unworthy of wanting to even be here. But this is my life. This is the way things have to be and go. And also, mind you guys, I've always worked for Republicans, vast majority of my life. So I have a bit of insight view into these political mindsets. And I'm not afraid to say that a lot of them are very, very ignorant. It reminds me of walking into a store and seeing a fake smile and seeing somebody adapt to your behavior, whether it's to get a sale, whether it's to get the customer, clientele, whatever you want to call it, and trying to have a conversation. I'm a conversationalist. I love talking to people. I love saying hello. You won't see that, and you can't really tell that when you're in my presence, because I'm very quiet. And until that situation or scene is made comfortable for me, I will not open up. But baby, I will blossom like a little cute flower. Nevertheless, guys, I've seen that. I've been bullied my whole life. I've been picked on my whole life. Shit. Like I said, I was raised in Mexico. That's a big abandonment issue that was cratered and created for me. But it taught me something, and I value that. I value that so much in my life. And I love my mama for what she did. She sent me out there because there was 5 of us. It was hard times here. I was out of control at the age of 8. So I learned a very harsh reality and a very big lesson. But you know what? That lesson was, it's okay to be raised different. It's okay to feel different. And it is definitely okay to be different. I stand at 6 feet tall. I love that gym. I love sports. I love being a bit aggressive when it comes to the realities of life. Yeah. But anyways, nor here nor there. Deep down inside, I don't feel that way. I feel like a soft, tender little child at times. Maybe not necessarily a child, but that abandoned child at times comes out. The realities of having to face certain feelings makes me feel that way. But I'm no longer afraid. And mind you, that didn't change till I was in my mid-30s. I'm now in my 40s. But life is still here. We're still kicking like mules. We're still living life and doing things whether we like it or not. So back to the behavioral aspect of things. I see, smell, and can identify bullshit a mile away. And learning to concentrate myself as to where I'm headed has been a nightmare growing up. But today, I'm working on a safe haven for myself, for the future, for my family. And there's a lot of differences in there that I definitely want to get into, involved in, talking about and bringing to light. And not necessarily for anybody else other than just myself. And maybe reach out to people who can identify and want to help me grow or grow this channel. See what the heck we can make of it, how we can evolve it, where we can end up be. And hopefully one day monetize this thing so that I can give back to the community in a different way that I've always wanted to. Mind you, I understand that I have to grow myself first and get myself some good firm footing so that I can take off. But it really is my dream. It really is in me, ingrained in me. And I owe it all to my grandfather. I owe it to my mother. I owe it to the ability of being able to dream and no longer be controlled. And that's what I'm kind of getting at by working for this hilt Republicans at times, which have mostly been my bosses. We'll talk about this later, America. Stay tuned for more. Tattooed Skunk checking out.